All right, this is not another video about how to generate leads, the best fancy system to start making more sales, all this crap that you've probably consumed more than enough of here on YouTube, and you just haven't done anything about it. And there's a reason for that. But I am going to show you how all these guys that you see scaling crazy numbers online, how they actually do it, and how you can go ahead and scale an extra $100,000 online with exactly what I'm going to show you. I'm going to expose the truth on what these guys aren't telling you. All right. And first things first, to understand that it is you. It's not some system that you're missing. It's just you. All right, bro. Like you don't have the things that you're not doing the right things. All right. It's as simple as that. When you look at you here, you're this little flex polygon that I have here, you're thinking like, oh, I need to be just doing like some accounting, I need to be doing some marketing, and you probably spend a crap ton of time on fulfillment, and you probably don't really have that much of a team, or you don't even know how to manage a team, so you do a little bit of that, and you're probably always churning in clients, so you're trying to do more sales on your own, and you end up looking like this. Okay, you don't look like a nice polygon. In fact, you are spread so thin that you don't feel like you have any time to see any type of growth. And what that ends up leading to is you're overwhelmed where you're like, oh my God, like it's another day of hell that I wake up to. Then you start distracting yourself and then you start overthinking and you're like, am I even doing the right thing? And you start procrastinating more and it just leads into this absolute shit show that ends up being your health because now you can't sleep at night and you're stressed out. And now you look like this and you're a little bit more of a fat polygon because now you probably got fat because you don't do anything but sit at your desk for 16 hours a day trying to work on your business. And I don't know who told you that was healthy, but it's not. And you stop doing that. Okay. And what ends up happening with your business is that you start plateauing, thinking that you're in this perpetual loop of just zero growth, minimal to zero growth. All right. And you're just doing this month over month, very volatile, up and down, not really seeing any growth at all. And if it is, it's minuscule. It's not what you should be seeing. All right. I'm not saying you need to absolutely blast off and hit 100K per month tomorrow. But what I am saying is like you keep seeing the same results for months, even years. And there's a reason why. And it's not that you need to be doing you as the entrepreneur, as the owner of the business, need to be focusing on all these different things that lead to all this. But what needs to happen is your perspective needs to change on how you operate. Okay. You need to start thinking in terms of inputs and outputs, leverage. Okay. You don't need to be the one chasing fulfillment and doing the fulfillment for clients and then dealing with all the sales and then doing all the accounting. While it is good to have your hand in each thing, I'm going to show you how you do it without taking up hours of your time per day. But you don't need to be the one who's doing all this like crazy all the time. And there's things that are more important that you do need to focus on. And instead of doing a whole laundry list of items every day or thinking that you have all these tasks, you really actually only have like maybe three that you need to focus on every single day. That's it. Is like three things at each stage. And if it starts to get more than three things, then you know you need to delegate. And what that means is you need to have leverage. Okay. You need to put leverage into your business to then see the growth that you want to see, which is the output that you can provide inside of your company. So, for example, right, let's say that you're still the one doing all the sales and everything in your business. You're reaching out, you're asking for referrals, you're doing X, Y, and Z. Well, why do you have to be the one to do that? You don't. You don't. In fact, you could have a small team of commission-based setters, the input, right? You can input three setters on your team that would set up sales calls and salespeople into the business that would produce 3 to 5 calls every single day with qualified prospects inside of your business that would help you close that business and you haven't even touched anything. You yourself know the process, but you don't have to do it. You can delegate that task, giving you the leverage and seeing the growth that you want to see. Now, ultimately, you're like, okay, well, what do I do on a daily basis then? Even if I'm not doing the sales, but I'm still doing fulfillment, you can delegate that as well. You don't have to fulfill everything. Maybe you can have some client communication, but you don't need to be stuck in the trenches. Okay? Don't get addicted to the trench life. Okay, some people are like, "Oh, like, I need to be here." Hermosi said, like, "I need to work." No, no, no. That's what Hermosi does. Okay, he's a different personality type than you. You're probably not robotic like him and Sam Ovens. Okay, they are built that way, and that's fine. You might not be, but you can still achieve very similar results that they've seen in their career without being a robot. It's very possible. And I love those guys. They're mentors of mine, but they work differently, and you work differently as well. So it's understanding this concept, and really all you need to be doing to achieve scale is really like these three things. This is the way I break it down: reading, thinking, and marketing. Reading, thinking, and marketing. That's it. Okay. That's all you need to be doing within your business. When I say reading, I'm saying you're consuming reports from your team, you're consuming reports from clients. You could be reading up on, the next trend to improve your product. Okay, that's the type of consumption that you're taking. You're not distracting yourself with like scrolling on social media all day or watching YouTube videos thinking that you're getting somewhere. I know you're like, oh, but this is a YouTube video, bro. I know, but like I'm trying to get you out of that habit. You understand? You understand what I'm doing? I'm trying to get you out of that habit. So you're consuming only the things that you need that are going to be the inputs that you put into your business. Okay, you're going to end up putting it into leverage. Then you're going to start thinking about how you're going to do that. You need to clear your mind. You can't have this cluttered brain thinking about a laundry list of tasks that you don't even need to be doing in the first place. Taking up mental bandwidth, still doing things that aren't your job anymore. You don't need to do $10 per hour freelancing tasks. Okay? You don't need to do it. Your website doesn't matter as much as you think it does. Your logo doesn't matter as much as you think it does. You're not Pepsi or Coca-Cola, okay? You're not a multi-billion dollar corporation. You don't need to worry about that stuff. Okay? We're focusing on the wrong things. And what you think about is your marketing. How do we grow? Okay? If you look back here, we didn't really spend a lot of time on that. Okay? We spend too much time on the things like, yes, sales are important, but marketing is what's really going to drive your sales. Okay. And this is one thing I neglected for a long time as a business owner until I understood it. And it's really these three things that feed into each other. And then you'll be healthy and you don't need to sit at your desk every day. You can come down here and work on your health. You have better sleep. You feel more energetic. Your mind feels clear. You have no brain fog. You're scaling. It feels good to be in business now. Okay. It doesn't feel like you built yourself another cage of a 9 to 5. You do not have to work like that. All right. So, what I want you to start understanding is the way that you think is purely this model right here. What are the inputs that I can put in my business today that will save me time, help me grow, that isn't going to cause me more of a headache? How can I achieve that at scale? And then the output will provide itself. It's a leverage play. It's how you think, right? I'm probably not going to be making too many more of these type of videos, to be completely fair with you. I only do it because I know like my small audience right now really likes this stuff, and it seems like you guys really enjoy it. But in this type of detail, this is what no one else is telling you. Like you could, all of the lead generation tactics work. Email, cold calling, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, they all work. They all work. And it works for your business. Oh, but my business is different. I'm so special. No, bro, you also have a lead generation agency. Like it's all the same. All right? It's all the same. Yes, you have an e-commerce product. It's all the same. Okay? What you need to do is change how you operate on a daily basis, your habits, where you're putting your time, what you're thinking about, all of those things. This will change the outcome of your business because the business is a reflection of the entrepreneur. And that's all I have for you today. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Questions down in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.